So for the multimedia and the categories linear and nonlinear, we can understand is the sequence of the elements that are not under control for us. So the video or movie or non-interactive demo show can be represented as a linear multimedia, and non-linear multimedia can be represented as the video game or some multimedia representation that is under control for the manipulation, for rewinding the information and playing it again, or some form of interaction with the final client. If we will take a look at the textual information within a multimedia, we will see that the simple text is a sequential compared to the book, where we can read from the first page to a second page and to the ending page. And for the hypertext, it is a nonlinear representation of information, because each particular element within a text can reference to a different location or to a different piece of information. That is why this type of multimedia can be perceived as the nonlinear. The hypertext is coined by the Ted Nelson around 1965, and we have already talked about, and that is a brick for the worldwide web of information that is typically linked to each other in different forms and ways. The applications of multimedia are definitely the World Wide Web, the video conferencing and video on demand that we can here have as the YouTube channel or a Skype call, the interactive TV where we can see the different channels by using the IPTV form or another form of video streaming, the digital transmission of data, the webcasting, the video streaming by different social networks, and the special applications that are very popular for nowadays like Instagram, the home shopping games, the virtual reality, and digital video editing and production systems, and also audio editing and production systems that covers the smaller area of the stakeholders but may be valued as a very great software to produce a high quality audio products. The World Wide Web is a combination of technical equipment, a special software, and a content, a data organized in such a way to be available to be read by different number of users and different locations. And one typical representation of the World Wide Web is the Hypertext Transfer Protocol that handles the transmission of HTML files in general and many other streaming subsystems like WebSockets that are able to provide you a high quality service of data transfer and data interchange. The video conferencing tools and applications that are able to make it possible to make a connection with your partner or your friend or the part of your family that are placed on a different point on our globe, and no matter how far they are, you can still connect to them and speak to them just like they are here and now. But also it is very important to understand the limitations of the video conferencing and online contact system, because if we will take a look at the far distance, like a distance between our planet and Mars, we can see that the signal can be transferred in 8 minutes to get into from our Earth to the Mars. and that is why here we cannot maintain the live streaming or live data exchange. The streaming media consists of different applications and software that make it possible to broadcast your information. So now you are able to record what you are doing and broadcast to many million people online around the world. Such applications like video streaming like Instagram and many other applications that use a combination of special software and combination of hardware that are located in different storage systems and internet providers. The multimedia used in art, in education, in entertainment, in engineering, in medicine, in mathematics, business, and scientific research